So almost ready to get underway. And pitching in this game, Cutter Crawford.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Lifted in the air down the left side. That one gets down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Jorge Soler stands in now and watches strike one. Arise gets his lead at first with nobody out. Got the bat going too soon at strike two. Next pitch misses outside. Now 1-2.
It's a good take.
And it's even up. Righty to the plate. And that's outside. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fly ball down the line. Verdugo ranging after it. Puts the squeeze on that one. One away.
Batting third, the left fielder, Ryan De La Cruz.
Now the left fielder, Ryan De La Cruz. That one a little bit high, and that's ball one. Looked like it was a little bit up.
2 balls, no strike.
Fly ball to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 2, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. And you just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
The 1-0.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
2-1 now. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. 2 outs. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one is back. And he brings it into the warning track. 1 left for Miami. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now at Fenway. And getting to start, Sandy Alcantara. What do you look for here?
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trusted, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
We go to the bottom of the first, and stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. The wind and the pitch. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
Turner climbs in on that right side. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting third, the right fielder,
Here's Alex Verdugo.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Line drive, base hit. And the Red Sox score first. It's 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Swing and a miss.
No ball.
Strike one.
Strike.
Red Sox already leading. And takes low for ball one. Working
ball,
down to the
strike.
zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high. Maybe you get a mistake. Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Adam Duvall in now. Takes ball one off the plate. Next offering is in for a strike.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
The pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. Arise on the first. And that is the inning. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Top of the second, and now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit.
first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
And the right-hander back to work. And there's a ball. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. Kicks and deals. Good eye right there. The 2-1 is high. And that's ball 4.
Leading off for Miami.
Gene Segura at the plate here. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Center field. Duvall drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting 7. The right fielder, number 7. Jesus Sanchez.
Jesus Sanchez will hit next.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
First offering misses the mark.
1 ball, no strike.
Now 1-1. That's hard hit on the line. And there's 2 away.
Batting it. The catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Jacob Stallings now. There's a strike. Cooper, the runner at first with 2 gone. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Joey Wendell.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
That one's in there, 0-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Strike 2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
The 0-2. And a base hit on a line. In to score from third. It's 1-1.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman, Luis Arias. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Next offering upstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The 2-1. There's a swing and a miss.
2 strike.
Tied up here in the early going. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Tristan Casas.
Tristan Casas.
Alcantara back to work. A little bit low. Alcantara, the reigning Cy Young Award winner. He features a changeup, a sinker, a four-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone boog from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
Left-hand hitter waits. Stays alive. The 1-2. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Here comes a pitch. That's down and in.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Around first, digging for two. The throw into second, but he's in there easily.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Runner at second, nobody out. And down on strikes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. David Hamilton digs in now. Outfield playing pretty shallow. First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
1 out and a runner at second. The 1-1. Started to swing, held up. Next offering in the dirt. And the count is 3-1. That clips the corner.
3 balls, 2 strike.
And that one hit 97 on the gut.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
And now here is Connor Wong. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Casas stands at second with 2 gone. Next one off the plate inside, and that's ball 1. Good eye right there. That's off the mark. Now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Dives, and he can't hang on. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. And they do get the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. Score remains tied 1-1. And we're back here at Fenway Park, top half of the third inning. Here's a big power threat. Jorge Soler. Crawford back to work. That clips a corner. Soler, 31 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
You know, Blue, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 0-2 now. And that one missing low. Lined into left center, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So digging in, Brian De La Cruz. And that's in there for strike one. Just missed. Runner at first with no outs here.
He's going.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
1 and 2.
Throw to second, tag, and they got him.
Well, I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base because he had a very standard lead at best. If you're going to try to get there safely, you've got to get more on that lead. You've got to get a better jump. That was the difference between being safe and out.
Next offering misses down and away. And that one in the air center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Crawford throws over, and he's back safely. You know, it's no surprise that Jazz Chisholm Jr. is good at baseball. His grandmother, Patricia Coakley, actually played shortstop for the Bahamian national softball team. And get this, she didn't retire until her 60th birthday. She started to play soft toss with Jazz when he was only 2 years old. And the pitch. Off the mark there. And it's 1-2.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Next offering is down low. The count now 2-2. The pitch. Ground ball right side, could be two. Quick feed to second for one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
And now for the Marlins, Garrett Cooper. The walk and a run scored his first time. Pitch misses inside. Ball one.
Now, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And the 1-0. Upstairs. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
The other way, fair ball. And it kicks off the base of the wall. Jazz on his horse coming around third. Throw cut off, now to the plate. Slides his hand in there, safe. It's 2-1.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Man at second here with 2 away. Gene Segura, the next up for the Marlins. And it goes just foul. Segura started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, no swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. This to third. Slings to first. Segura out in the play. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Marlins get a run on the RBI double, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back inside Fenway Park, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jarren Duran.
Jarren Duran.
The wide to kick the pitch. That one at the knees for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Ground ball to the right side. Now the throw to first on the run. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter.
Justin Turner now. Grounded out his first time up. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And that's downstairs and outside. And that one hit to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
So 2 down now, and here is Alex Verdugo. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. In there, and it's 0-1. Foul ball there. Next offering down low and in the dirt. That one is blasted left field towards the monster. And it's off the wall. Throws to second. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Showed off some really nice oppo pop with that swing and just couldn't get it over the fence. But I absolutely love everything about that approach and the mechanics right there.
Here's Rafael Devers. 0 for 1 so far. And And there's the strike.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that can be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Left-hand batter waits.
Hey!
Strike 2.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
The pitch. And that skips in the dirt. Verdugo at second with 2 down. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Up the middle, Wendell. Tosses to first, and that is that. And the Red Sox lead 1. And our score remains 2-1. On to the 4th, and at the plate for Miami, Jesus Sanchez.
Jesus Sanchez.
The wind of the pitch. Inside corner for a strike. 0-1.
You know, these Marlins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Duran puts it away, and there's 1 down.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Jacob Stallings, the next up for the Marlins. First offering, and it just misses. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Verdugo hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Joey Wendell.
2 outs, base is empty. Joey Wendell, the next up for the Marlins. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. On the ground, right side. Whips it to Casas, 3rd out. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins. But they still lead it 2-1. Back here at Fenway Park, and the batter now, Adam Duvall.
The center fielder, Adam.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Right down the chute, and it's 0-1.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
And that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Now batting Tristan Casas. Doubled in his first AB. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. And the pitch. And that one fouled off. Man at second. That one missed.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
No outs. Runner on second. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Next pitch just misses, and it's 3-2. Got him swinging.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Enrique Hernandez up next for the Red Sox. His first at bat was a strikeout. In for a strike, 0-1. And a pitch. Pulls that one foul. Duvall, the runner at second with one away. Next one misses, and a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a ball evens the count. And the 2-2. In the air, right field. Makes the grab. And there are 2 down. So stepping in for Boston, David Hamilton. Struck out looking in his first at bat.
Hamilton.
Ground ball up the middle. Save!
Now he got it.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Here's the speedy catcher, Connor Wong. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. De La Cruz puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We played 4. It's the Marlins 2 and the Red Sox 1. Back here at Fenway, ready now for the 5th inning. Luis Ariz stands in. And a pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Nick Pivetta getting ready to go. Murphy, the lefty, warming up as well. Next pitch is inside, ball 2. This one in the air, right field. Verdugo gets under it. He's got it, and there's one away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. 1 for 2.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. That's through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
comebacker to the mound. And the first two set down in the top of the fifth.
Now batting, the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
Here's the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals.
Ball.
Just missed.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
No, that's
Next
the ball.
pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Fought off foul. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the righty deals. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And the Marlins down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here at Fenway, bottom of the inning. Now batting Jarren Duran.
The left fielder.
Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
Base hit! And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Justin Turner. There's the strike. The pitch. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Here's the 0-2. Swing, and he popped it up. Arise has it sized up. Makes the catch, and there's one down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Alex Verdugo up next for the Red Sox.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
He's going.
Runner takes off for third. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close.
When a guy's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far. When you don't have a good thrower behind the plate, he's going to steal third almost standing up. That's a really good job of being aggressive by the base runner.
Chopped on the ground. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Runners at the corners here, one away. And here is Devers. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That one is absolutely belted. One runs in, bangs off the wall. Wendell with a relay throw, safe at the plate. It's 3-2.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
One out, runner at second. Adam Duvall up next for the Red Sox. Duvall, a swing and a deep drive. Left field. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And next for the Red Sox, Tristan Casas. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Man on second, 2 down.
That's a ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Back up the, that got him. To first, safe. And runners at the corners after the infield single. Definitely some concern here. That ball came back and got him right on the pitching arm, as you can see him trying to shake it off.
And if nothing else, you worry about him getting some dead arm and losing some feeling. But from what I can tell, I think they're going to let him continue, and that's a really good sign.
First and third, 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Enrique Hernandez. Going 1. And ball 1.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a foul straight back. Squirts away a little bit. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Nick Pivetta taking over on the mound.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Well, 1-run game. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
0-2 now. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
And here is Garrett Cooper. kicks and fires. On the ground to the left. Devers throws on to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Third baseman, Gene Segura.
Next to hit, Gene Segura. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Josh Winkowski, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. And he deals. And that's outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch off the plate. And a count 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Two and 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down that time. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Marlins 2. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Dylan Floro.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Floro.
And stepping in for Boston, Enrique Hernandez.
The second baseman.
You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer. 2-0. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. 2-1 now. And misses inside. And a foul ball. Bounce back to the mound. Over to Cooper. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting. The shortstop, David Hamilton.
David Hamilton up next for the Red Sox. And first offering is fouled off. Floro, in his 6th season, he features a sinker, a 4-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Fouled off left side. The wind of the pitch. In the air on the infield. Wendell makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Connor Wong.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Connor Wong. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Swing and a miss. 1 and 2. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
The next offering misses, and it's 2-2. Next pitch is outside, and it's a full count. That one the other way, and foul ball. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Good job to fight that one off. Three and two. Payoff pitch. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Pickoff throw. Wong back on a dive. Duran in the box here, lets that one go for a ball.
The 2-out walk, got to erase that and really go to work on the hitter. You got to go ahead and just let him steal if he's going to. Try to create the swing and miss and get out of this jam.
The 1-0. And a good eye there. And you wonder, is he in his head a little bit?
Even if the base runner doesn't steal right here, what's great is that he is dividing the attention of the pitcher and may serve to give his teammate a better pitch to hit at the plate.
Next offering misses, and now 3-0. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
So now Turner into that right side.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Wong, the lead runner at second. Duran at first. 2 out of the inning. Lifted in the air, right center field. Sanchez gets under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Boston strands a pair, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Chris Murphy. He's been so good against lefties.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 72, Chris Murphy.
Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
The right fielder, number 7, Jesus Sanchez.
Here comes a pitch. There's a strike.
0-1.
Out to short, Hamilton. Zips it across. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Stallings batting with 1 down, takes a strike. The next pitch misses, and that is ball 1. And that's outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count is 2-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
And up next for Miami, Joey Wendell. First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Kicks and deals. Fastball catches the corner at the knees. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Nice grab. Gathers and throws. It's there, and that's a great play. Miami down in order, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Huascar Brazoban.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Alex Verdugo getting ready to hit.
Red Sox, the right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
The pitch. Check swing.
0-1.
Went around. It's 0-1. Righty delivers. That's smashed towards center. Chisholm hauls it in, and there's one away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. 1 for 3. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging, too.
Whoa.
That one misses.
1-0.
1-0.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Down and in, moved his feet. On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
The batter, the center fielder, Adam Duvall.
Adam Duvall at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And downstairs.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Next offering is downstairs.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Righty to the plate. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. It bangs off the wall. The throw in. Not in time. He's got a double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
So stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the second baseman, Enrique Hernandez. And that's through there for a strike.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Next offering is in for a strike. Duvall at second. Casas on at first with 2 down. Laced into left. That's a base hit. Duvall coming home. He scores, and they lead by 2.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, David Hamilton. Ball 1, no strikes. First and second, 2 down. Next pitch misses, and now 2-0. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a miss, and the count's even at 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Bounce to third. Segura. They take the force out, and that is the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Chris Martin.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Martin.
Now at the plate, Luis Arias.
Leading off for Miami, the second baseman, Luis Arias.
The pitch. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
1 Boston's bullpen with some activity. Kenley Jansen, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Left-hand hitter waits. That one is upstairs.
1-1.
Swing and a slow roller. He handles it himself. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
And now here's the Marlins DH, Jorge Soler. And first offering is fouled off. Right-handed reliever.
Oh.
and 2 away now.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
2 outs, base is empty. Brian De La Cruz, the next up for the Marlins. Right-hander kicks, deals, and that gets the top of the zone for a strike. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
The pitch. Whips it to Casas, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They trail it here, 4-2. Brian Hoeing comes on now. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 78, Brian Hoeing.
Here's the catcher to hit, Connor Wong.
For the Red Sox, the catcher, Connor Wong.
The wide to kick the pitch. Misses inside, and that's ball 1. Out towards right center field. Sanchez gets under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jaron.
And next for the Red Sox, Jaron Duran. Swinging a foul straight back. 1 down, base is empty. That one drifts inside. Next offering is fouled back. And here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 2 out.
The batter,
Here's
2,
Turner now.
Designated hitter, Justin Turner.
That hits the dirt. Ball 1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. The 1-1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Nothing doing for Boston as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Kenley Jansen into the game.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And a pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Jansen in his 13th season, 35 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. Next offering is fouled back. Gets a piece and stays alive. Kenley Jansen's been one of the best closers we've seen over the course of the past decade. Chris, he's moved into the top 10 all time in saves. Popped up left side. Hamilton makes the grab. One up, one down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Next to hit, Garrett Cooper. That one's in there, 0-1. And a base hit right there. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Now the third baseman, Gene Segura. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. This to center field. Duvall makes the grab, and there's two down.
The right fielder, number 7, Jesus Sanchez.
So it's their last chance in this one. Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Remember when Kenley got a chance to play in the World Baseball Classic as a catcher for the Netherlands in 2009? And you think now he wears number 74 because that is his house number in Curacao. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that'll do it.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final 4-2. Kenley Jansen picking up the save. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.